With every new video that's made, the question comes, who's going to watch this? Who cares? Nobody cares. You know, you watch a video. Why'd you watch a video? Why would someone watch my video? Are they funny? Are they entertaining? Is what they do interesting? Why am I saying this? Because I watch these videos from Beatmaker doing reaction stuff. He started doing reaction stuff the same sort of time I did. But obviously, he's more well known than I am and had a whole entire other channel. And he essentially reacts to every single video that I end up watching. Or videos that I intended to react to and didn't. And I only react to videos when they have a topic that I find interesting, or I don't like what they say, or have something to say, or a counter opinion. So I had Ghetto Styles video ready to do a reaction to because of some of the things that he was going to say. Music producer community is toxic. Then I noticed Weaver Beats did the video himself, reacting to it, and I won't play the video because, well, who cares? Who wants to watch me reacting to a video of a reaction video? A reaction to a reaction to a reaction. No, let me just read the comment that I've said. Pretty much sums up some of the things he said. He said about, Weaver was saying about, you know, why you're a shill and so on. And I disagreed. No, you're not a shill because you make paid ads and don't announce it. You're a shill if you tell the viewer and subscribers lies to make money from them, and that includes selling them products. I see producer YouTubers doing videos saying this is my go-to plugin. I'll be using this from now on, which is a lie because you never see them using the plugin after their paid video. Yeah, or every video they do has to have some sort of promotion to it. Now, of course, I'll still watch videos that have a paid promotion or a paid ad to it if they themselves are good and making videos are entertaining. You know, like Lollipop Beats here. We'll go to my history. We're talking about who watches what. And of course it crashes as I'm trying to go there. So, where's my history gone? Well, let me just edit this bit of audio in here, talking about nothing, later on in post while editing. While it crashes, if I cut this part out, then it'll make all the other parts of the stuff I put, all the bits underneath and edited, it'll all go out of time and I can't be bothered to edit anymore. Damn it. Weaver Beats was basically saying as well about why people watch YouTube and we don't watch YouTube to see other people making beats, which I agree with. If you're just making a video where you're just making a beat and that's all you're doing, or you're just showing a screen capture of you making a beat, it's kind of boring. I'll kind of skip through it, especially if you're not cutting it to, you know, this is what I did here, this is what I did then, blah 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 blah, showing the pathways and maybe some interesting stuff. But I don't watch channels for, you know, to understand. This is the comment I left on his actual video. Long comment. I'm pretty sure I commented this a long time ago here, but I don't come to YouTube channels like yours to learn how to make beats from you. I was making music and beats for 10 years before I ever come here to watch other producers. Basically, I'm talking about the fact that I don't come to YouTube to basically learn stuff. I come because it's like an online version of what I used to do. We used to go to other people's studios. In fact, I just did a video about this, which is to be uploaded soon.
Out. You're either around their place doing music with them, jamming with them, or they've come round to yours, like a music date kind of thing, you know? It's very similar to dating. Meet somebody, get the number, transfer it over, meet up and do your thing together.
So yeah, don't go to YouTube to have you tell me how to make music and have you tell me how to make beats. And, you know, nothing you can show me is gonna impress me, or be something that I don't know already, even like 10 years ago. Because production is basically, don't get confused with, composing, playing piano and keys and instruments and laying down your own melodies and stuff. That's composing. That's not even production. That's a separate thing altogether, which many producers keep talking like it, as if that is production. That's an additional skill, composing. That's not production. Production is literally arranging MIDI and audio into a sequence and choosing what goes where and how it's going to play in, who does what where, and that's it. Everything else is additional skills. Mastering is additional skill. Mixing is an additional skill. Playing a keyboard and playing instruments is additional skill. If you play an instrument and can read music and play an instrument, that makes you a musician, which is an additional skill. Because Weaver Beats mentions composing, like the producers composing their own stuff and stuff, their own stuff. It's an additional skill. That is not production. It's something producers might do, but that doesn't make them. That's not what makes a producer. So Styles, in his video, he talks about how, people don't want to watch other people making beats. And like I just said, no, because most of us come here just to literally have an online version and be part of a community and see other people doing the stuff, what we're doing in a different way. And that's why we watch these things, these product reviews, these plugin videos, these hardware reviews and stuff like that, to see if that stuff is interesting, if it's any different to what we've got already, and whether we want to buy it or not. That's why most people doing videos on YouTube, same as Get Out Styles, are selling products. Some are more genuine than others, more or less annoying about it. Like we go down my history here, you've got a few people. See, I'm not even watching a lot of production content. And yes, there is quite a lot of content here that I'm watching, but one, I skip through some videos, and two, some videos I basically put it on and listen to it like a radio. Go and do what I'm doing, vacuum, do other tasks that doesn't require headphones, and listen to it, like this Dave Cullen, I'll listen to. It's like more like a radio show. I'll listen to that. We got here Lollipop Beats. So why do I watch Lollipop Beats? One, she's interesting. She's got a unique USP, unique selling point. She's a female, 20s, whatever, doing white British female from this area, Hertfordshire, doing videos and making beats for stereotypical black gangster rap, basically. All sitting there, all gangster kind of stereotype, black gangster stereotype kind of thing. For the trap music she makes is all for black trap rappers, the smoking, the guns, all the rest of it. The stereotypical black gangster sort of stuff. Yes, all the beats she does. So when I see this young, sort of well-spoken English girl making these beats, that's why I started watching. And her beats are okay. They're pretty decent. Often not my style. She makes good videos. They're put together well. She's featured on loads of other channels. Ocean. Well, that's the only one I can think of right now. But she's featured on loads of channels that, and got herself everywhere. So good for her. But that's why I watch her, really. And we got Alex Elliott. Now, Alex Elliott, he is a successful producer for some of the biggest and well-known, or some, not huge, but he has worked for some of the biggest UK acts, Sugar Babes and Ghetto. So Ghetto is a UK rapper, or Gets. The UK rapper I've listened to for probably about, maybe coming on to about 20 years. Still got his music on my hard drives over there. I used to listen to his stuff a lot of grime and things like this. So for Alex Elliott to be producing for somebody like Ghetto or Gets, UK rapper. That's a big deal. That's why, and also other things he does. His beats sound really good, yeah, interesting, and his personality. He's got a really nice, good personality. He's funny, he's interesting to watch, and he's humble. He genuinely believes that nobody wanted to watch his content, and didn't believe, you know, that people would watch. He's not coming here as a shill. Hey, come here, I'm going to shill you stuff. I come here to make money. No, he's just doing what he's doing. And people told him, yo man, you need to get on this YouTube thing because you're really, really good and really entertaining. And you've got something credible to share. So yeah, so we'll watch this guy. You know? So I think about a lot of this stuff because I think, well, you know, people are not really watching my videos. I don't really get many views on my videos, and how do I come into this scene and, you know, make interesting comments without people thinking immediately, why should I care? I don't care. Let's skip through your videos. I mean, I watch Weaver because he's kind of funny, but, you know, musically, because Ghetto Stars are saying about Weaver Beats not making any beats, even though he's called Weaver Beats. And he does make beats, he does like beat battles and stuff like this. But I don't really like Weaver's beats, to be honest with you. It's not my kind of style, the kind of weird sounds and stuff he does. I only watch Weaver Beats because he's entertaining. And he does, you know, videos on the same videos I watch and stuff like that. And the plug-in reviews that he used to do was quite entertaining, you know, because, you know, basically telling you don't need this sort of stuff. Basically similar to what I do. And say, when I review these things, do I really need this? Does it do anything that I can't do already? That's one of my main angles. And the answer's often no. Even Alex Elliott's stuff, when he's playing his stuff and making his music, he's selling, you know, trying to, you know, he has a sponsored videos and stuff. It's not the main focus, but he'll have a sponsored video, same as Lollipop Beats. There's often, you know, they will have a product that's being promoted as part of, you know, their video. They're using a plug-in or whatever, and often, even though it's like really fancy and looking really interesting and stuff and flashing around, and it's just, to me, I don't hear any difference to what I could do already. So like one of Alex Elliott's videos, he's basically showing this plug-in and it's all these fancy graphics and all these fancy UIs, and he really likes it and it sounds good, yes, but it doesn't sound any different to what Reason does already without all that fancy graphical UI. So, you know, what videos do people want to watch is a interesting question, and do you have to shill out in order to actually do this and have the momentum and motivation to do this? You know, come on here like a shill just to sell products, like a lot of these Unison people do. They come on here, they try and sell me your product, like that guy Casey Sounds. Talking to him for like, what, maybe a few years, back and forth, respectful. And then I questioned him about, you know, him saying originally on my video, I said originally, you know, he'll have this and he'll use it once and then he'll never use it again. And he turned around and said to me in the comments, oh no, I will use it. Oh yeah, it's my go-to plugin. Yeah, definitely. Guess what? Over a year later, whatever, he never used that plugin again. And he comes on and does a new plugin, Unison plugin. And then I made a video on that. I was going to have him on the video. And then as I was going to edit the video, I realised he blocked me because of my comment where I told him, you didn't use that plugin, did you? You're just only putting this plugin on here like a shill. Didn't say that, but essentially like a shill to sell it. You don't actually use it. And that's the problem that Weaver raises in his video. People just making content just to make content, just to shill a product.